back to another episode of Woodpile Reacts. I'm Andrew.
I'm Annabelle.
I'm Alexa.
And I'm Adam.
And today we're starting the second season of My Hero Academia. Long time coming. We were doing took a small detour of some other shows, and those are exciting and fun.
It feels like it's been forever since we've gotten back to this.
Oh yeah.
Yes. And we are loving those other shows. But of course, we started with My Hero. We gotta continue it.
Yes.
And I think everyone really likes it. So,
Oh yeah.
what are you guys hoping to see in this second season?
More Deku. I just want so much Deku.
More between Bakugo and Deku.
I was saying this.
I've said that a lot. So has Anna said that.
I
feel like we've asked that a lot.
I really want to see more relationships grow between the other students. Like, we still have some, but it hasn't really grown into a real
I
team.
want Deku and that girl to get together.
This isn't a romance anime.
But I still want it to happen.
Hey, so?
And they're like,
they're in high school.
they're trying to be heroes, Anna.
But come on! Please!
Hero couples, can you imagine the press that I would get?
I know, it doesn't happen.
Not anytime soon.
I mean, Incredibles. They saved the day.
True. And they're family.
Yeah.
Like us.
Violet still gets a relationship.
Doesn't he a human though?
Yeah, he is.
I thought that didn't work out.
She just had to wipe his memory.
Oh.
Remember?
So it didn't work
It's
out.
been a while since I watched it.
And then at the end of the movie, they're going to the movies, and then there's like, just sit in the car real quick.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh well, that doesn't matter.
So yeah, we're pretty excited. I mean, I know what's going on.
I saw this.
There's some pretty epic parts in this season.
I saw this TikTok where it was like, so the sound is like, so there's boys are either hot or cute, not both. But when God was making in his little mixing pot, he decided to do both. So he took cute and it was Deku, and he took hot and it was Deku, and put him in the mixing bowl, and it was that guy who does cool and heat. And damn. You know what I mean? Do you guys think?
I understand what you're saying. Freaking TikTok user.
You're mean.
Well, we've already seen some relationship between the girls. What are they talking about?
True.
Gossiping.
So I wonder
That's
if
what
they're
girls
gonna
really
grow.
spend all their time doing.
Dude, every time we go to film, I yawn so much for some reason. I don't know if it's just the light, but I literally am like...
Comment down below if you don't find this as boring as she does.
Alright, so I don't even remember what happens in the beginning of this.
Hey!
Well, apparently it's
gonna
not
be a
that important
surprise.
to him.
Oh, I
we're
forgot.
going to-
I want to see that new villain. Or he's probably a villain.
The
lizard-
I want to see that new
I
lizard
call him
guy.
Lizard Dude because his tongue was like...
That's where that girl came from Tower of God. She's his daughter.
Dun, dun, dun.
With the green.
No, with the green.
You know, I have seen that character
I was
in
about
other
to say.
places.
I was about to say she's his half daughter. And I'm like, wait, that's not. Okay.
They're completely different universes.
Alright, let's jump in.
Anywho,
Yes.
I wanted to be like him so badly, but I
Now you
wasn't.
can be.
And
You
so
can be exactly like Tim
I
Fun Fact.
started to give up on my dream.
That's a cool one.
Still,
Whoa!
even though my brain told me I could never be a pro, in my heart
What
I
is
knew all I
happening?
wanted was to be a hero. And thanks to the people who guided me and supported me, I am here now.
Deku, what the heck is happening?
This is the story of how I become.
That was so good.
That was
That's so
actually really good.
short.
Yeah, there was a
Love
little
the
bit
end.
of a...
It's like, you can do it.
Yeah, there's a lot
Show
of
the
recap in that episode. Which, meh. But,
it was fun.
I mean,
There were some
introduced
good parts
that
in that
character that All Might was talking. Maybe it's the guy who had it before All Might.
yeah,
oh yeah, the character who sent that letter too.
that's what I'm thinking. That'd be
Yeah,
pretty
I'd
cool.
love to see who that is. Exactly. But, yeah, the main parts of this episode kind of revolved around the students in UA, and we're getting a sports festival.
I'm really excited for that.
So it doesn't look like sports. It just looks like fighting. From the intro.
Maybe, but it also could be like match of doing like sports or some type of thing but using their powers to amplify.
But it seemed like
it could be like kind of like Aizawa's ability test.
It seems like the Olympics
maybe
like ranked down.
Yeah, it's interesting
because of quirks.
Mm-hmm,
so I feel like it wasn't
unmatched.
sports unless they like ranked up the sports a lot.
Yeah, like quirks are such a dramatic thing in a world that it seems like it just warps everything around the fact that everyone just has superpowers now.
Most people.
So everything's kind of been just changed. Like,
Yeah.
Like sports has been changed. I'm sure like traditional sports probably doesn't exist. Quirk sports exist or something like that. Quirk battles and all that kind of stuff, which is really interesting. I bet there's even like a underground fighting quirk arena pit or something like that. Like a mosh pit of quirks. So interesting to see how just more examples of how this world is being shaped by superpowers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We also get the teachers kind of talking a little bit.
Aizawa's okay. Aizawa was just like, I mean, I'm completely broken, but I'm still teaching class.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's a little bit of a beast. He's walks.
And Alexa,
I mean, all he does is sleep anyways, so.
Yeah. So it's not much of a problem.
Yeah. Just the fact that
Just gonna be like,
he showed up anyways.
Okay, I've taught the class.
Covered in bandages with a guy. And we see the classmates kind of bonding a little bit more.
Yeah.
They're starting to talk. We're getting a little bit of them here and there.
Dude, I don't know what was wrong with that floaty girl when they were talking about the sport event.
She was just hyped, dude.
She was like,
I'm gonna win! You ever get like that?
huh?
Not like
You
that.
ever get like that? I'm gonna win!
No, not really.
I don't compete in anything.
It's hilarious.
I mean,
because
sometimes in cheer.
it's like it's hilarious because you expected her to be like, I can win, but then she's like, I'm gonna win.
Actually, when I play games, I do.
Yeah, that's true. So, and then we had a really soft moment with the three of them.
It was so cute.
We saw baby, or I guess child Uraraka.
Toddler, I think.
Toddler Uraraka.
She is so cute.
She just wanted to.
I want to get like a little
Stuffy
stuffy of
Uraraka?
baby her.
I don't know who
The floaty girl.
Literally,
His not girlfriend.
yeah.
Why'd you point at me?
Oh, I don't know, because you wanted them to get together. Anyhow, we're off topic again.
So they have that really sweet moment, kind of showing that you know that's a perfectly reasonable reason to be a hero, right? Is to support yourself and get money.
To get money to
I feel like in the
support
society you get pushed to being like, oh, you have to have some virtue of like a reason why you're becoming a hero, and it's like that's true. You like usually you do want those virtues, and it's not like Uraraka doesn't have those virtues. Like she wants to save people, and she wants to do different stuff, but her main goal is to support her and her family, which is virtuous itself, right? So we get that.
And then also, another thing we need to talk about is just like the pressure the villains are feeling with so many heroes coming in again and again.
Yeah, I mean, they talked about it in the teacher room, that the villains are kind of getting desperate.
And that's why they started doing this whole thing. But it's just like, it's a lot more, it gives a lot more glory and money and all the, it's a lot more, ideal, I guess. I don't know. My word. Abandoning
Ideal
me.
for the heroes?
Ideal to be a hero rather than a villain. So while the heroes are getting new recruits like every year or whatever, the villains are just keep going down and down and down. So the extreme pressure there.
Yeah.
And just people like that under pressure does not end well.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's really polarizing. You got the crazies on one side getting pushed further and further away from society. And eventually just all kind of, like, crazy's gonna kind of work together eventually if they're just all pushed into a corner. It may not have worked very well this time, because they're all just so inexperienced and bad. But like, imagine if you just keep piling up these strong people who have been pushed out. Eventually, you're gonna have a fearsome force to actually deal with, and you know, if Shigaraki matures a little bit and isn't such a child when he's leading like a villain organization.
Literally, the wolf dude was there to babysit him.
Right, exactly. Then, you know, that suddenly becomes a lot more of a danger and a priority to deal with than maybe, you know, a man-child kind of complaining and trying to do stupid stuff. As the teacher said, it's just not a smart thing to do.
Yeah.
In general. So.
Also, just like, you notice the justice system has just changed so much. Is that the villains don't really seem to have like trials or anything. It's just like any rehabilitation.
Yeah.
Back into society.
We haven't gotten any like super good clues on how that works.
Mm-hmm.
We know we've seen villains get captured, but I don't think we've seen what happens after.
Mm-hmm.
If they get like a court trial, they're like, "Oh, you're too dangerous," so they just throw them in like a cork-removing jail cell or something like that.
Yeah.
Kind of like makes you wonder how you store people with like devastating quirks. How are you gonna even lock them up in the first place? They gotta have some kind of Aizawa there to like
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
break
like,
their quirks.
Yeah, like just like have him as a guard, just like don't you try to break out.
Right, that would be OP if you had like a character that had like an aura around him, like that just shut off quirks.
Oh yeah, that'd be so cool.
Maybe they had something like that in the jail or something. I don't know. So yeah, we see them talk about that.
Or maybe there's some kind of electronics that you can make that just disables quirks.
Maybe there's like
I
certain.
think we probably would have heard about that now.
Yeah, I think you would have like if there's a certain type of like weapon or something, or like even metal or something.
Right.
Natural. I'm not like
Yeah,
kryptonite.
that kind of
Kryptonite. There we go.
Because they literally, Ida could have got some weapons and
Right.
disable all the quirks and then throw them in jail.
We don't know that Ida's particularly a good shot.
True. He's more of a leg guy than a shooter.
Every day is leg day.
All you need is the cowboy guy then.
True. He would be good with that.
Yeah.
Hey, go.
We also see All Might ask him if he wants to get lunch.
That was hilarious.
It's like Deku. Lunch.
How? Oh my
Victoria, you're here.
Victoria
There
is
you are.
here. Also, before that, we have to talk about just how hilarious Ida is.
Oh, right.
Bravo! Bravissimo! He's so like
Oh my
I don't
word.
even know how to say expressive
Yeah.
in his own way.
Oh, it's
When he did the clap thing, I was like, Logan, is that you?
So, anyway, that lunch is not big enough for All Might. Can we
Yeah.
just say, there's this tiny little bag. He's
well, he's
what
about to
happened
shrink.
Imagine
but
he
even if
goes.
he's,
Imagine
well,
he
I guess
goes.
his stomach is destroyed. So.
What is that? Wait, how does that work?
Yeah.
No, what? I think it was for.
What if he gets like a giant meal and then it turns into this small guy? Does he like have to throw it
He
all
might have
up?
an artificial stomach.
Yeah, I think he has an artificial stomach. His stomach got destroyed.
Does he have a, like part of his stomach chunk ripped out while he's in the other form?
No, I don't think so.
I don't know.
I'm being weird.
That was an interesting point. The stomach gets chomped out in the other form.
Yeah, does it happen in his All Might form?
I mean, I would hope he would still have it in his.
And does he have an actual name? I don't think we figured that out.
I think it's Toshinori. I think his name is.
Oh
Did you actually get that from what we've watched though? I don't think you did. It's not that big a deal.
It gets said. I'm not sure when, but his name effectively is All Might. His real name doesn't matter.
Symbol of peace.
So yeah, it's mainly a recap episode with some good bits. Knows what to talk about. I'm excited for the sport festival.
I am too.
This is one of my favorite arcs.
I still haven't seen much between Bakugo and Deku.
Yeah.
We saw Bakugo going.
That was also the first episode.
Except we didn't say that, but
yeah. This arc actually has more of a different character getting developed than those.
A different character?
Mm-hmm.
Is it the dude with the ice and the...
We'll just have to see.
I bet it's him. And he's like, their powers alike.
Yeah. So.
I feel like he might find out something. Dude, I wish that him and Deku just became best friends.
Why?
I don't know. I just wanted to
I think he just
happen.
likes that character.
I just like him.
We haven't seen much of it.
They could be
I
a
just
good.
like his character.
They could be a good team though.
He is
'cause
my
you could
favorite.
just freeze them.
Not really,
and,
as
and
always
then
my favorite,
Deku
but-
could just go.
Favorite student.
I've always been a teacher.
Yeah. So we're gonna see some epic stuff coming up in the next episodes. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to stick around. Tomorrow we're gonna have episode 2 of season 2 out. And then we'll be doing more Dr. Stone. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Helps out our channel a lot. Let us know what you thought. And we'll see you guys in the next episode.
Bye.